Today, I'm at Port Orleans French Quarter exploring all of the amazing food options on this side of the resort. Now, this resort has some of my favorite food offerings across all of Disney World property, and I cannot wait to dive into it and show you guys. So let's go eat. We'll make our way on in, and instantly I feel like I'm transported to New Orleans. The vibe over here is just incredible, and both of our food stops are going to be right over here to the left of the lobby. At this resort, there are two options for food, Scat Cats Club and Cafe, where they have beignets, one of my favorite Disney snacks of all time. And they also have Sasagula, which is their quick service restaurant. Sasagula over here has some of my favorite quick service meals at Disney World, and they're definitely worth a trip to check out, whether you're staying at this resort or not. They have some classic New Orleans dishes that I think are done incredibly. No, I've never been to New Orleans, but I really enjoy these, and I think to me they're authentic, but if you're from New Orleans, you let me know. We'll take a look over here at the menus. Now, they have the classics that you could get at every Disney resort, like the chicken parm pasta, these burgers. They have a French dip sandwich that actually looks pretty good. And then over here is kind of going to be the specialty items. We're looking down here at this one with the jambalaya and gumbo. Now, this food court gives me those classic Disney World vibes and reminds me of my childhood, coming to these moderate resorts, getting dinner at the food court, getting breakfast at the food court before a long day in the parks. It really just brings back all those old Disney World memories for me. Over here, we've got the pasta, the pizzas, the classics. Over here, we've got the bakery items. They have like a king's cake that I think is special to this resort, which I could be interested in, but the beignets are just too good. I can't get a king's cake over the beignets. Then over here, you've got like the sandwiches, the burgers, chicken strips, stuff like that. Mobile order pickup here. And then this is where we're going. Up there, you'll see they have gumbo and jambalaya. The gumbo is a rich stew with chicken, sausage, okra, and spices served over rice for a very reasonable price of $8.99. And they also have jambalaya, again for pretty reasonable price, $10.99. Chicken and andouille sausage with vegetables cooked in a rich, spicy sauce with rice. The other food at this station actually looks really good too. This is the chicken, the salmon over there. They look really good, as does the roasted potatoes, green beans, and the mashed potatoes. But my eye is on the prize, which is back there. Scooping out my jambalaya right now. I already can't wait to eat it. Oh, and there goes the cornbread. The cornbread here is always so good. It's perfect with the gumbo and jambalaya. I'll take that. And now she's working on my gumbo. They got a couple scoops of that delicious gumbo in there, then they'll put a scoop of the white rice right on top. It's honestly the perfect dish. Here they are. Look at these little beauties. You know, for scientific research purposes and to show you guys both offerings, I had to get both. Usually I can't decide because I really like both of them, so I have a hard time deciding. But this time, you know, the scientific purposes, I had to get them both. Now, like I was saying, I really enjoy both of these dishes. I think they are two of the best, if not the best, quick service dishes on all of Disney World property. And this here is the gumbo. You can see we've got that rich stew with the rice, the andouille, the chicken. It is such a cozy meal, and the vibes are great sitting outside with this New Orleans music. I love it, and I can't wait to eat this gumbo. Let's get a little scoop with a bit of everything in it. Got some sausage, some rice, some of the stew there. That is the way. Cheers. That brown gravy in there is just packed full of flavor. The first time I got this gumbo, I got like salt, pepper, hot sauce, a bunch of stuff to adding. So I was like, oh, it's not gonna be that good. It's gonna need some added flavor. It does not. It has everything. It has a little kick, a little spice. It's super nice, super, like I said, super flavorful and delicious. I can't wait to eat this whole thing. They definitely do not skimp on the portions here either. This thing is loaded with meat, loaded with rice. It is huge. And like I said, it's only $8.99. The price of that is the price of some kids' meals around the parks. So it's really a great deal. I've really got to hold myself back from eating that whole bowl of gumbo. I can't stop. It's so good. But I'm going to save some of it so I could try this jambalaya. I'll get a box for that to take home. But look at this jambalaya, guys. It's like in a nice tomatoey rice, and it's served with my favorite, a nice hunk of cornbread. I wish I had some butter out there. I'm sure you could ask for it, but it's not there. Forgot to grab it, so we'll eat it without butter, but it is so good, especially dipping, oh my god, this cornbread, dipping the cornbread in the gumbo is great, but we're gonna try this jambalaya now. Again, we've got to get a little bite with everything here. Got some rice, let's get a piece of sausage. Yum. Let's try. Cheers. That tomatoey rice is so rich, and again, so flavorful. There's like a little kick, little spice. Really, really seasoned perfectly here. I think the gumbo is definitely my favorite, but this is like super close second. It's really, really good. I'm gonna do my little trick. I'm gonna break myself off a little piece of the cornbread, put it in that gumbo gravy there, soak it on up, and eat it like that. Let's see. Oh yeah, that is the bite right there. Also, I forgot to mention my gumbo beignet eating shirt. This awesome Dr. Facilier Voodoo Emporium shirt, of course, from my pals, Lake Buena Visitors. If you guys want to shop this awesome t-shirt, I'm going to put the link in the description so you can check them out. But how cool is this shirt? Perfect for beignet eating and gumbo eating. Well, that gumbo is done. I just about licked the bowl clean. And that jambalaya, again, really good. I just prefer the gumbo, so I ate that first. And I'm going to get a nice little to-go box. And that jambalaya is going to be my lunch at work tomorrow. Okay, luckily I still have plenty of room for some delicious and messy Mickey beignets. So I think it's time we head back inside and go grab them. I made my way inside, and before we get those beignets, I want to talk to you guys about Scat Cat's Club. Right over here next to where they sell the beignets, there's actually a jazz club. I guess it's not open yet because the doors aren't open. It's pretty early still, so probably opens a bit later. But they have live jazz music, delicious cocktails, and they even have some small bites as well. It's definitely worth a trip to check out if you're coming to Disney World as an adult. But now, let's get to the fun stuff, the beignets. On the menu, we have Mickey beignets. They serve them in portions of 3 or 6. They also have these specialty beignets, which I'll show you a bit later. They have some dipping sauces for you to dip your beignets in. They have a sundae with beignets and ice cream, and they even have these Baton Rouge beignets that they serve with alcohol. Here's a look at the specialty beignets. They have a raspberry one, a chocolate one, and then a cinnamon sugar one. If I were to choose one, I'd choose the cinnamon sugar dusted one. But I tried these when they first reopened over here, and I would expect the raspberry one and the chocolate one to be stuffed with either chocolate or raspberry, but they're not. It's just kind of topped with like a little glaze, and it's honestly nothing special. The regular ones are way better, so I recommend just sticking with the classic Mickey beignets. I am also going to grab a bunch of napkins because these beignets can be messy. The beignets have been acquired, and this is truly one of like the best meals you can have at Disney. Gumbo, then beignets after. Like it honestly doesn't get better. For my dipping sauce, you can choose from chocolate, caramel, or strawberry. I always go with the strawberry. It's my favorite to get. Dipping the beignets in it, it's honestly delicious. They only have options for 3 or 6 beignets, but honestly, like 2 would be the perfect amount of beignets. I can't eat 3. 1 isn't enough because they're so good I want another one. 2 is the perfect amount, but they only sell them in 3, so I got 3. I'm gonna eat my 2, dipped in the strawberry sauce. Can't wait. Almost fell out. Look at those beauties in there. A ton of powdered sugar, as they should be. They're so fluffy and they're not hollow. Hot take, but I like these beignets here better than the ones at Disneyland. I'm going to open my sauce to prepare. The trick to eating beignets, you cannot breathe out while you're taking a bite. Otherwise, it's going everywhere. It still goes anywhere even if you don't. So I don't even know if it's a true trick. Oh my god, these are piping hot. My hand is burning. Ears first, of course. And you know how like Disneylands are like super hollow? These have a nice fluff to it, a little hollow, but they're still like doughier than the ones at Disneyland. And again, never been to New Orleans, so I don't know like how authentic beignets are supposed to be, but this is good enough for me, honestly. Delicious. We gotta go other here first. What am I doing here? So, so good. There's a bug. Making a mess. It's getting everywhere, but too good. If you don't look like this with powdered sugar anywhere while you're eating beignets, did you even have beignets? And with that, we are done here. What a delicious day. First started off with one of my favorite quick service meals, some gumbo jambalaya. Ended it off with some beignets. It really doesn't get any better. And I highly recommend you come check out Port Orleans French Quarter. Whether you're staying here or not, it's worth the trip to come check out this awesome food. But thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you're subscribed, you like and comment on this video so you can catch the next one. Bye guys.